Beamy, 27, software dev, renting small apartment downtown. Walls thin enough to hear my neighbors sneeze. One night, 11:47 p.m. Sudden loud thump from upstairs. Shrug it off, maybe dropped something. But then it happens again. And again. Sounds like a bear doing jumping jacks. Every night, like clockwork, around midnight. My face when I start calling her the stomper in my head. Headphones don't help. Ceiling fan doesn't help. Go to work like a zombie because I only sleep in 2-hour increments. Finally snap one night, march upstairs in pajamas. Knock on her door like a sleep-deprived landlord. Door swings open. There she is. Small girl, maybe 5'2". Messy ponytail, oversized sweatshirt. Holding a Nintendo Switch in one hand, slice of pizza in the other. Looks at me like I'm the one who interrupted her night. Hi? My brain.exe crashes. Stammer out. You stomp. Every night? Loud. She blinks, then laughs. Actually laughs at me. Oh, that? Yeah, I get excited when I win. Sorry. Turns out she's playing Just Dance. At midnight. Upstairs. Barefoot. Can't decide if I'm furious or impressed. She smirks. Wanna join? Loser buys snacks. Me, standing there half dead in pajama pants. What? She just shrugs and starts dancing again, like conversation over. My face when my upstairs cryptid neighbor is actually kind of cute. Next night, trying to sleep, again, hear stomping upstairs. Already know who it is. Grab hoodie, march upstairs like I'm storming a boss fight. Knock on her door. She opens, already grinning like she was expecting me. Oh hey, zombie boy. Excuse me, what? She waves me inside before I can protest. Living room looks like a tornado. Hit a GameStop and a pizza joint. Neon lights, posters, random plushies everywhere. In the middle of the chaos, her Switch hooked to TV, Just Dance menu glowing. You said I stomp, so come stomp with me. Apparently I have no free will anymore. She hands me a controller. First song, ABBA, Dancing Queen. Dear God. Try to keep up, fail miserably. She's laughing so hard, she nearly falls over. I'm sweating like it's CrossFit. Halfway through, I slip on her rug and eat floor. She pauses game, crouches down like a fake medic. Man down, man down. Offers me slice of pizza as first aid. Not gonna lie, best medical treatment I've ever received. We sit on the floor, both out of breath. She asks what I do for work. Tell her I'm a software developer. She nods, completely serious. Ah, so you break things and then Google how to fix them. She's not wrong. We talk until like 2 a.m., eating pizza straight from the box. Eventually I remember I have a job and stand up to leave. She waves at me with greasy fingers. See you tomorrow, stomping club meeting. I mutter something like, good night. Go downstairs. Realize I'm smiling like an idiot. That feeling when the stomper might actually be dangerous. To my sleep schedule and my heart. Week goes by, every night at midnight, knock on her door becomes part of my schedule. Coworkers think I'm drinking more coffee. Truth is, I'm losing sleep because of Just Dance tournaments. But honestly, don't care. She's ridiculous but fun. Her name's Mia, by the way. Short for Amelia, but only my dentist calls me that. Learn weird facts about her. Collects rubber ducks, each with a name. Can recite entire Shrek script from memory. Works part-time at bookstore, but spends paycheck on energy drinks and plushies. Meanwhile, I'm a boring dev who panics when Amazon packages arrive early. Opposites.x. One night she says, loser of this round has to reveal a secret. Naturally I lose, because my rhythm is coded in Java. She stares at me, grinning. So, zombie boy, spill. Panic.jpg. Admit I once spent $600 on limited edition anime figurine. She gasps like I confessed to murder, then high-fives me, says, based. Her turn. She leans in, whisper level. Sometimes I stomp on purpose just to annoy Mr. Johnson downstairs. I ask who that is. Turns out some grumpy old man who always complains about noise. But now I stomp for you too. Can't tell if that's cute or terrifying. Either way, I'm hooked. 2 a.m. again. We're sweaty, laughing, sitting on her floor, surrounded by empty soda cans. She nudges my shoulder. Bet you're not so lonely anymore, huh? Brain short circuits. Smile like an idiot. She's right. Another night, another stomp session. This time she puts on lo-fi instead of game. Says, let's chill, I'm sore. Sits cross-legged on couch, blanket burrito. tosses me a controller anyway. Let's co-op something less cardio intensive. We end up playing UFC. She destroys me. She calls me Grandpa Speed, and I just accept my fate. At some point she leans over, steals my hoodie from the armrest, puts it on like it's hers. Way too big, sleeves cover her hands. Smells like computer nerd, she says, smirking. My brain. Girl wearing my hoodie alert, proceed with caution. Try to focus on game. Fail. She keeps nudging me whenever she wins, which is always. At 1:30 a.m., she pauses. Hey zombie boy, you ever date anyone in this building? Random question.exe. Tell her no, I barely talk to neighbors. She grins. So I'm your first stomping buddy and neighbor crush? Choke on soda. She laughs so hard she nearly falls off couch. Relax, I'm kidding. Unless... My face goes nuclear red. She just smirks and unpauses game. 20 minutes later, she's dozing off against my shoulder. I don't move. Too scared I'll ruin the moment. Screen says I lost another fight. Don't even care. My new routine equals losing sleep and falling harder every night. Friday night, come home dead from work. Brain says sleep. Heart says midnight stomping club. Go upstairs anyway. She greets me at door in pajama shorts, messy bun, holding 2 sodas. Knew you'd show up, zombie boy. We plop down on couch. Tonight no games, just a movie. She picks some terrible rom-com from early 2000s. Spends half the time making fun of plot holes. I spend half the time pretending to watch instead of staring at her. Somewhere halfway through, she curls up, head on my shoulder. Doesn't ask, just does it. My brain.exe crashes again. Her hair smells like strawberries and chaos. I freeze, then slowly relax. We sit like that for an hour. At one point, she yawns and murmurs. See, you're not so scary when you're not glaring at the ceiling. I laugh awkwardly. Say something dumb like, yeah, well, you're quieter when you're asleep. She snorts, nudges me with her forehead. Then silence. Credits roll. She lifts her head, looks at me. Way too close. Our noses almost touch. Time slows down like an anime scene. I swear she leans in just a fraction. My heart does backflips, but she suddenly laughs. Wow, you look terrified. Jumps up, stretches, heads to kitchen for snacks, like nothing happened. Me sitting there, pulse at 200 beats per minute, questioning reality. She comes back with popcorn, throws a handful at me. Don't overthink it, zombie boy. Too late.jpg. Few days later, haven't stopped replaying that almost kiss in my head. My sleep schedule is now basically work/stomp/overthink. Show up at her door at midnight like always. This time, she's not stomping. She's sitting on floor surrounded by takeout boxes and Polaroids. Oh hey zombie boy, help me pick best shots. Turns out she's into photography. Pictures of rooftops, neon signs, people caught mid-laugh. They're actually really good. I say so. She beams like I just gave her a gold medal. We start sorting them. She leans close to point something out. Her hand brushes mine. Staticshock.exe. Both of us freeze. She doesn't move her hand. I don't either. Silence heavy enough to hear my own heartbeat. She finally smirks. You're blushing, aren't you? Immediately deny. Denial skill check, failed. She laughs, pulls back, starts stacking photos again. Later that night, we end up on balcony with sodas. City humming below, lights flickering. She suddenly asks, you ever feel like you don't fit into your own life? Caught off guard. Tell her yeah, all the time. Dev job feels like autopilot, days blur. She nods, staring at streetlights. Me too. Stomping is stupid, but it's mine. She looks at me, eyes softer than usual. And now you're mine too, kinda. My brain short circuits. Laugh it off like a joke. But she doesn't laugh. Just takes a sip of soda and leans against me. 2 a.m. again. I know I should go back downstairs. But for the first time in forever, I don't feel like I don't belong. Saturday night. Knock on her door like always. No answer. Knock again. Door cracks open. She peeks out. Eyes red like she's been crying. Brain immediate panic. Someone hurt Stomper? She sniffles, waves me in. Living room darker than usual. No neon lights on. She's sitting on couch hugging a pillow. Bad day? I ask. She shrugs, looking small for the first time. Boss cut my hours. Can't pay rent next month. My chest tightens. I sit next to her, not sure what to do with my hands. Sorry if I've been a mess, she says quietly. You're the only good thing in my week lately. Then she laughs, but it's not her usual laugh. That's pathetic, huh? No, I say, it's not. She looks at me, eyes shiny in the dim light. You make me feel like I'm not a screw-up, she whispers. Before my brain can think of something awkward, I reach out and pull her into a hug. She freezes for half a second, then melts against me, small, warm, shaking a little. We sit like that for a while. No jokes, no stomping, no games, just breathing. She pulls back finally. Thanks, zombie boy. For what? For not running away. And then, without warning, she leans in and kisses me. Quick, soft, like testing the water. My brain, blue screen of death. She starts to pull back, eyes wide. Sorry, that was... I kiss her back before she can finish. Not sorry, not even a little. When we finally break apart, she's smiling for real again. Guess we skipped a few stomping club levels. Guess so, I say, grinning like an idiot. 2 a.m. again. This time, I don't go back downstairs. Wake up Sunday morning. Not in my apartment, not in my bed. On her couch, her head resting on my chest, drooling slightly. Not gonna lie, cutest thing I've ever seen. Try not to move so I don't wake her. Fail, she stirs. Yawns, stretches, hair everywhere. Morning, zombie boy. She says it like we've been doing this for years. My brain short circuits again. She hands me half a Pop-Tart from the table. Breakfast of champions. We eat in silence for a minute, then it hits me. So, are we, like, words.exe not found? She smirks. Dating, together, exclusive stomping buddies. Yeah, that. She takes a dramatic sip of soda. I don't know, zombie boy. You're cute, but you suck at Just Dance. Stare at her, trying to tell if she's serious. She bursts out laughing. Of course we're together, idiot. Throws a pillow at my face. We end up wrestling for the pillow. She wins, obviously. Later that day, I go back to my apartment. Everything feels different. Ceiling doesn't feel like a wall anymore. It feels like the floor to where she is. My coworkers notice me actually smiling at work. Yo, zombie boy finally got laid? I mumble something about sleep and coffee, not telling them the truth. Because the truth is, I didn't just get a girlfriend, I got chaos in human form. And somehow, it's exactly what I needed.